Maxie, we are here at Good Things Festival, sweat dripping down the back into the crack. But we are joined by Kadeem and Erik from Loathe. Lads.
Hey.
It's a pleasure to have you both on the show. First time guests. I've been excited to talk to you guys for a long time now. I mean, your festival's done, you said off camera your year is done. How's Good Things been, and I guess on a whole, 2024?
It's been unreal, yeah. Good Things has been really sick. First time we've ever played this festival, and we didn't really know what to expect, and it's like proper blown us away. Especially like because we were opening the stage, we didn't know if there was even going to be anyone there. But there was a lot of support, a lot of people there singing along, and it was good vibes. It was really good. Yeah.
I was going to say, you guys were tasked with arguably the toughest challenge for a festival, and that is opening not only the entire festival but the main stage as well. You guys have a sound that sort of is both really atmospheric and almost shoegazy, but then it's super heavy. How do you balance that energy when it comes to opening a festival?
I think we have lots of conversations about this, of how to kind of, curate our set and how to do things, but the best thing we do, the fans.
Sorry, finally get some service over here.
The best thing we can do, I think, for us is to just play what we want to play, and that's like the biggest. Like, if we enjoy it, if we feel like we've got the right type of energy and the right vibe from playing it, then we're gonna hopefully that comes across and people find that infectious, and, get involved. Yeah.
Sam kind of mentioned there, you guys have obviously this kind of very diverse sound. Like some songs are full on, hardcore, run through a wall. Some of it is just sort of like relaxing, night sky, staring up at the stars kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Where A, did that blend come from, and B, what are the bands and artists that sort of influenced you guys when you came together to start talking?
I wouldn't necessarily say it was like a plan. I think it was more just like a natural progression and like what we enjoy musically. Like we kind of wanted to step away from almost like the guidelines, the rules of what like a specific band in a specific genre should be like. Do you know what I mean? We just kind of like wrote what we felt as opposed to what we felt like we should do.
Yeah,
do you know
absolutely.
what I mean? And it's paid off. Like it's done good for us. You know what I mean? So I can't complain.
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say it's led you to success, so can't go wrong with that.
I was going to pull out.
That is amazing. The heat.
Yeah,
He's gone. He's from here, so he should know better. Like, you guys are excused.
Yeah. Here. Oh no, we've just.
Do you want a bit of this? Is that?
Yeah, I do. It's.
Come in close.
Great. I'll tell you what. We're all in this together.
Yeah.
I was going to pull out a shit question, but it was, can Max's forehead have your signature? But it's just going to run off.
Yeah.
But I will open it up. So we'll beep this one out.
Alright.
Who's a band in your scene that you think is overrated?
Oh my God. Why would you even ask that question?
Crazy. Wow. Are you gonna beep it out?
We'll beep it out.
Depends the question.
Well, we'll know.
No, you don't need to beep it out.
Oh, he's going for it.
Static dress.
Yeah, fuck that.
Fuck that
Fucking bunch of dickheads.
Yeah.
I don't listen to them every day at all. I'm so overrated.
Shit band.
Pieces of shit.
I feel like this is an inside joke.
I've been happy. Again, still on my phone. What the fuck, by the way?
Fantastic.
You go for it.
We're not trying to make any.
Hey, you know what? What's your answer to that question?
You're singing or an singing?
In our scene?
Yeah.
Any scene you want.
Over at a band.
Yeah. I'll let you handle that one.
Sure. I mean, look, not necessarily anyone's singing, but I'm a very much my train is that. You good?
Yeah, you go.
Radiohead is an entirely overrated band.
Okay.
Yeah, and that sometimes you get artists who are like, hey,
Interesting.
Like, you motherfucker, what have you done? Why are you doing this?
Interesting.
Yeah.
The thing is, though,
Yeah.
that's Radiohead. You saying that is not going to do anything.
Yeah, you're fine.
If we say that, to someone in our scene,
I could start some.
Yeah.
I already said like we did this question thing one time, and I mentioned the band, and I was joking. I was being so playful with it, and then we'd seen them in person, and I felt the energy. Like they were like, it just
hated us.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, it was a joke. You know what I mean? But
Some people just don't do that.
Well, I suppose because obviously you guys have your immediate scene, but you also have the deep go for it. this whole interview is logistics of fans. To be honest.
Just remind me, it's not a microphone.
You have the musical history that is the north of the UK, like in general. So like in the heavy scene, outside the heavy scene, that it's a relatively small part of the world, geographically as well. So do you guys count the scene as sort of all of the bands and artists that sort of sit within the north?
Yeah and no, because if we did, we'd be like putting ourselves like next to the Beatles.
You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys are Beatles, much the same.
But I don't know.
I don't think we really think of it geographically, do we?
No.
It is more like the scene of the music,
Yeah.
the style of music, and stylings of the way we, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, but the answer is Static Dress. Shit band. Shit people.
Shite band.
It's such a like key difference between I feel like the UK, well, anywhere and Australia, because like all of our scenes have to be geographic because it's 1,000 kilometers to the next scene. So like you're like, it's the Brisbane scene, you know what I mean?
See,
I don't want to get you in trouble here, but I've seen some posters flying around that say Loathe 2025.
People keep saying
that should say 2026.
what?
It should say 2026.
Oh really?
Yeah. Keep going. Keep adding years.
Should say 2020.
It should be a question mark instead of a year.
To be fair.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Well, I was going
Where
to
are these
say,
posters? No, I've not seen these posters.
I have.
I saw it on a thread.
I'm in the loop, lad. You don't know.
Yeah.
I guess so, yeah.
Well, I was going to say, well, by the sounds of it, the question's irrelevant now. I was going to say,
That's alright.
are we allowed to ask, and more to the point, the fans want to know, is there a bit of an album coming? Can you tell us? Can you not tell us?
Definitely a bit of an album coming, like.
A bit of an album.
Yeah.
Just one bit.
Just a bit. Fucking. It's I don't want to give away too much or anything really, but
I mean,
yeah, it's definitely.
it's quite obvious. In between all of the touring that we've been doing for the past 5 years since we released our album, we've never seen like this amount of love and I guess people wanting to see us ever in our lives. So we've been trying to fulfill so much of giving people what they want in terms of coming to the countries and playing for them, as well as making sure that we feel like we're putting on a good show for people. And in between all of that, we've been working on music that we believe will again do the same sort of thing, fulfill what we believe we want to be doing and what people hopefully will be happy with. But first and foremost, we're doing it for ourselves. We want to make sure that we do what we do best, and it takes a while because we're very considerate of what we put out. And we've been working non-stop in between every single tour. It's basically all we do. I said this in another interview. We just either play a show, fly or drive to a city, write music, record music, or sleep. That is all we do. We've not done anything else for the last 5 years, really. We don't go on holidays. Well, one of us does. One of us does. But
I was going to say, because I Let It In came out in 2020, which everyone knows is just peak COVID. So how was that having, songs like Two-Way Mirror take off and then being stuck in COVID? Is that
horrible?
Yeah.
It was awful. It was terrible. I was like, I loved it to see it, but to not experience it was horrible. Like, I was working in a restaurant, part time, and like was just hating life, and then it was just a lot, man. Like to be like to witness something you've put your all in, like only like solely witness it through the internet was like such a it was such a harsh thing to like get through.
Major imposter syndrome.
Yeah, it really was.
Really weird.
And that's why like when we did like our first, I think because we did a tour after lockdown with While She Sleeps, but that was a UK tour, but it was also a tour that had already been like sold out before we were announced.
Yeah.
So we wasn't playing to our fans or anything. So we came onto that tour like 6 shows, but it was like, okay, now like we didn't know what the album had done for us. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't until we did a tour with Code Orange in America that we were really like, yo, this is like we're actually doing something here. Like, do you know what I mean? So yeah, but long story short, it was shit, man. It was shit. Do you know what I mean?
Well, before we jump into one last shit question,
Yeah.
we will just talk about 2025 coming up, because you said it was shit during COVID, but now looking at next year, you've come off the back of touring with Knocked Loose, arguably the biggest band in metal at the moment.
Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon, dropping pick squeals on. Oh, Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Kimmel.
Jimmy Fallon.
Yeah, now they're getting
all
Jimmy
the
Kimmel.
Jimmys. Yeah, all the Jimmys.
But I was looking at your Instagram and it is just a flex. You've got when we were young, download Spirit Box 2 art, like it's a bit on.
I know. Imagine when the new music's off. You know what I mean? It's gonna be crazy.
Well, Maxie, you take us out.
Alright, I'll take us out with one final question, one shit one. What song on your set list do you kind of low-key hate?
Oh god.
I'm not even gonna say.
I can't say because it's like. Yeah, I can't say it.
It causes ripples within the band. Because it's a straight divide down the middle.
Well, is it okay? How about this? What do you guys hate, and what does the rest of the band hate?
Oh, it's not. It's the divide is here.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, the divide is in this room.
In the room as we speak.
Do you want to? Do we need to set up the octagon? Do you guys need to go a couple of rounds?
No, we've already done that.
Yeah.
But a few rounds.
Wow.
Well, I mean, obviously you can't see Loathe for the rest of the year. They're packing down for the year. It's time for holidays. But it sounds like there's a bit of an album coming out as well as an absolutely packed schedule. Erik, Kadeem, thank you so much for coming in and having a chat with us today.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.